Hi, well, it's Doc Martin again, the lone journalist. Well, this is the whole reason I really wanted to do these other book reviews. This was the impetus for the urge to do this. It was called In Search of Mycotopia. Yeah, In Search of Mycotopia. Citizen Science, Fungi, Fanatics, and the Untapped Potential of Mushrooms. Doug Bierend. I hope I didn't butcher his name. From pop culture and ecology to medicine and food, mushrooms are everywhere in our lives. In Search of Mycotopia guides us through the weird, wonderful world of fungi and the amazing mycological movement changing how we use these planetary building blocks. Our author, Doug Bierend, showcases the essential and oft-overlooked kingdom of life, fungi, and all the potential it holds for our future. Highlighting the revolutionary work and research done by mycologists, growers, independent researchers, ecologists, entrepreneurs, and amateur enthusiasts, Bierend delivers an engaging and mind-expanding book that will captivate readers who are curious about the hidden worlds and networks that make up our planet. Isn't that so true? This was a fascinating book. You know, I'm interested in, and I'm in the, like I said, was in the wine industry, and we use a lot of yeast and mycelia and stuff like that. But I've eaten a lot of mushrooms too, and they're really good for you. So it is by what press? Chelsea Green Publishing, White River Junction, Vermont, and London, UK. What a wonderful book. Among us, scratching the surface of neglected megascience, big as small as, this land is mycoland, spawning points, building a mycocene, ferment yourself, bioprospects, applied mycology, mixed message, and who speaks for the mushroom. Well, this guy did his homework. He went to a lot of mushroom festivals and mycology fests and movements and seminars and acknowledgement of the land that had belonged to the Native Americans, and a lot of people that are into alternate lifestyles and don't want to go along with all the normal stuff. Well, he met a lot of people like that here, and everybody was so wonderful. And everybody is, like I said, citizen science. That's what KRAZ TV does, is citizen science and citizen journalism. So we know what it's all about, and this is a great way. He talked about the networking, some of the websites in here that are just, and young amateur people that are having, what do you call it, DNA sequencing and genetics done, outsourcing it to labs and stuff so that they can still do their work and identify correctly and definitely for species, and eliminate a lot of guesswork. A lot of these mycologists have written books, taught in college lessons, and some of them started outright fungariums at universities that they gave them an old bill and said, see what you can do with it. Pretty soon they have thousands and thousands. They said they've only maybe touched on 2% of all mycological animals. Well, now these also use oxygen and give off carbon dioxide like the yeast do, see. So it's a wonderful story about going all around the country and the world and meeting people. And he talks about Stan Katz. He went to one of his classes, and you know, we did a book on art of fermentation. And that was a real Bible. It was a real seminal work, and I encourage people to get that book. But anyways, he went to Tennessee and studied and got along with that guy, Stan, and well, everybody had a great time, and we ate fermented foods. That's so wonderful. It isn't just mushrooms, but it's not liqueurs, but liquids. And then there's tinctures and essences and things like that. So, and some mushrooms can be used as poultices. Sometimes they're using it to remediate soils. And it's really amazing. We don't even know half of what's going on in this world, in the world of mycology. So get the book like we did. We got this at the Tucson Public Library, and I think you can get it at yours. But it's called In Search of Mycotopia, Citizen Science, Fungi, Fanatics, and the Untapped Potential of Mushrooms by Doug Bierend. What a great book. I'm telling you, I was riveted. It took me a week to read this, and it's not that big, but I really got into the names and the people, and that way there, when I start doing it, I'll have friends and networks that I can look up also. So a lot of Facebook people, but I'm not doing Facebook. But anyway, the data's out there, and it's there whenever you need it, and it's new and upcoming. So enjoy the book, learn it, and go find a new mushroom. I discovered a fossil species of algae when I was 16 years old, and that's one-bodied cell also. They're plants, aren't they? Maybe.